Sarah, you got a minute?
Yeah, I'm on break right now, actually. Perfect timing. What's up?
I've been meaning to talk to you about something important.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's just about Mom's gift. You know how I've been thinking about Mom's Mother's Day present? Well, I finally decided what to get her.
Oh, right. You mentioned that last week. You were having trouble deciding. If you're telling me about it, I'm guessing it's something expensive?
Exactly, it's kind of beyond what I can afford with just my spending money.
How much are we talking about?
Well, it's a bit more than I expected.
More than the jewelry we were looking at last month?
Yeah, quite a bit more, actually. Would really help if you could chip in. What do you think?
I don't mind contributing at all. Your mom's always been so good to me. Remember when she helped us with the down payment for the car?
Yeah, she's always been there for us.
But I mean, it depends on what it is. What are you planning to get her?
I want to take her on a trip.
Oh, wow. That's a big gift. Where?
Still figuring out the details, but somewhere nice.
We should check our budget first. The car payment is due next week.
I know, I've calculated everything.
Mother's Day is right before Memorial Day weekend, right? I'm guessing you're planning to go during the long weekend?
Yeah, with work and all, I thought we could call it an early Mother's Day present.
Have you checked if you can get those days off?
Already cleared it with my boss.
That's good planning. How many days are you thinking?
Mom's been alone since Dad passed, and she hardly ever gets to travel. I think she'd really love it.
Have you mentioned this to your mom yet?
Actually, she called before I texted you, brought it up casually, and said she could do 2 or 3 days.
Oh, I see. Did she seem excited about it?
Yeah, she did. Been a while since I've seen her that happy.
She's been pretty down lately, hasn't she?
Yeah, especially since Dad's anniversary last month.
That's sweet. She deserves something special. Has she been feeling better? Last time we visited, she seemed tired.
She said she's just been busy with the garden.
Maybe the trip will help her relax a bit.
I know it's a lot to ask financially, but I really want to do something nice for her. Could we maybe use some of our savings?
How much would we need to take from savings?
Probably around $2,000. The hotels are expensive during holiday weekends.
2,000? That's more than I expected.
I know, it's a lot.
We were saving that for house repairs.
We can put that off a little longer, right?
Well, your mom has done a lot for us. Okay, I'll help cover what you can't.
For real? Thanks so much. Mom's gonna be so happy.
You're welcome. I'm guessing you haven't figured out all the details yet?
Just decided today. Mom mentioned wanting to go to a hot spring resort, but we still need to talk more about it.
That sounds lovely. Which resort were you thinking of?
There are a few good ones in the mountains. I need to check availability.
Send me the links when you find some options.
Will do. I'll look tonight.
Just let me know when you've got it all planned out. I'll withdraw the money then.
Really appreciate this. Sorry for all the trouble, but thanks.
But will it be okay? Memorial Day weekend is coming up soon. Most hotels and resorts might be booked already.
I'll look into it. Actually, I already have a few places in mind, so I think we'll be fine.
Oh, okay then. Want me to help you research some places?
No need to, I've got it covered.
Are you sure? I'm pretty good at finding deals online.
Thanks, but I want to handle this myself. Also, Sarah, sorry, but I was hoping this could just be a mother-son trip. I know it might make you feel left out, but...
I get it. Don't worry. It's your first trip together, right? I'm not that clueless. You two should enjoy your time together.
Thanks for understanding. I'll make it up to you during the rest of the weekend.
Promise?
Of course, whatever you want to do.
You better. I want to visit my parents too and go somewhere fun, so you have to come with me.
Of course, I'll make sure you have a great time.
Maybe we can plan something for the following weekend.
Definitely, we'll go somewhere nice.
We could visit that new beach resort you mentioned.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Should I transfer the money to your account now or wait until you book?
Maybe transfer half now so I can put down deposits?
What's the deposit amount?
Around 800 should cover it.
Okay, I'll do that when I get home tonight. Just make sure to send me the confirmation when you book.
Will do. Thanks again. Well, I gotta get back to work. Seriously, thank you so much for this.
No problem. Just make sure to take lots of pictures with your mom.
Will do.
And Michael,
Yeah?
I'm really proud of you for doing this for her.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Should I tell her next time she calls or keep it a surprise?
Let me surprise her.
Okay, my lips are sealed. Got it. Heading back to work too. Take care, Michael.
You too. Thanks again for everything.
Let me know once you've booked everything.
I'll update you tonight.
Hey, how's it going there? Did you make it to the resort okay?
Yeah, just checked in, figuring out lunch plans with Mom right now.
Did you have a good drive up?
Yeah, traffic wasn't too bad.
What time did you leave?
Early, around 7.
Smart to beat the holiday traffic. How's the weather there?
Pretty nice, sunny.
Glad you made it safely. I looked up that area online. Seems like there's lots of good food options. What are you thinking of getting?
Trying to choose between sushi and noodles. Both places look really good.
Is your mom leaning toward either one?
She says she's fine with anything.
How's she feeling after the drive?
Good, just a bit tired.
Sounds nice. Making me hungry now. Might grab some noodles for lunch myself.
In that case, we'll go for sushi.
Don't be silly. You don't have to pick the opposite of what I'm having.
Just trying to make the most of the options here.
How's the resort? As nice as the pictures online?
Yeah, really nice views. Room's great too.
Did they give you the mountain view room you requested?
Yeah, something like that.
Send me a picture of the view.
Phone camera's not working well right now.
Oh, use your mom's phone then?
She's resting right now. I don't want to bother her.
But it does sound amazing. I'd love to go to a hot spring sometime too. Take me next time, okay?
Let's go during the next long weekend.
Really? That would be fun. Maybe we could come back to the same place.
We'll find somewhere else.
Why, if it's nice there?
And hey, I'm really sorry.
Huh? What's with the sudden apology?
Just feeling bad. You've been so understanding about this whole thing, letting me be selfish and probably making you feel lonely.
Did something happen? You're being weirdly apologetic.
No, nothing happened. Just thinking about things.
Are you sure? You seem off.
Everything's fine.
It's fine, really. Your mom's always been so good to me, too. Besides, I'm the one who agreed to this trip. No need to feel guilty about it now.
Thanks, really.
How's your mom enjoying it so far?
She seems happy.
Is she feeling okay?
I'm just tired from the trip.
Maybe you should have her checked by a doctor when you get back.
Yeah, maybe.
If anything, you should focus on enjoying yourself. It would defeat the purpose if you're too worried about me to have fun. That wouldn't be fair to your mom either.
You're right. I'll make sure to enjoy myself.
Did you get to try the hot springs yet?
Not yet. Planning to go later.
What else do you have planned for today?
Just taking it easy.
That's the spirit. You can make it up to me when you get back. Right now, focus on spending quality time with your mom.
Will do. Thanks so much.
This is your first trip with your mom, right? I know you visit her alone sometimes, but opportunities like this are special.
Yeah, special.
Send me some pictures when you can.
I'll make sure to bring you back some nice souvenirs. Look forward to it.
I will. Did you find that local specialty shop you mentioned?
Not yet.
At what time are you planning dinner?
Oh, and just so you know, I'm planning to have some drinks tonight. First time in a while. We've got sightseeing planned for tomorrow morning, too.
Oh, nice. What are you planning to see?
Some local shrines and stuff. There's a famous one nearby.
Which shrine? I want to look it up.
Oh, can't remember the name right now, so I might be slow responding if you message.
That's totally fine. Unless it's an emergency, I'll try not to message much. Does your mom drink too?
Not really.
Then who are you drinking with?
Just at the hotel bar.
Alone?
Yeah. Thanks, that helps. All right, heading out for food now. Talk later.
Have fun. Say hi to your mom for me.
Will do.
Take care of her, okay?
Yeah.
Make sure to message me when you wake up.
Yeah, I will.
Stay safe and don't drink too much.
Thanks, I'll be careful.
Love you. Did you get my message? Michael? Michael, please answer your phone. It's urgent. Your mom is in the hospital. Michael, please. This is an emergency. The hospital keeps asking for you. They need your authorization for treatment. Why aren't you answering? Your aunt is here asking where you are. What am I supposed to tell them? The doctors need to talk to you. Michael, this is serious. Please, just answer. They're saying it's critical. Michael, please, I'm scared. The doctors are doing everything they can, but they need to talk to you. Your mom needs you.
just woke up, saw your call history. You've been calling nonstop since last night? Come on, I thought you said you wouldn't unless it was an emergency.
It is an emergency. I've been trying to reach you for hours. Where have you been? This is serious, Michael.
I told you I was drinking. I was asleep.
For 12 hours? I've been calling since 8 p.m. yesterday.
Come on, give me a break.
I did say I'd call for emergencies. It's pretty concerning when you don't answer at all. Especially when the hospital needed you.
Hospital? What are you talking about? Fine, my bad. So what was it?
Your mom passed away. The funeral is scheduled for the day after tomorrow.
What? That's not funny. I don't get it.
I should be the one saying I don't get it. Aren't you supposed to be on vacation with your mom?
Of course I am. What are you talking about?
Then why was she alone in the hospital? Why did she collapse alone in her house?
Collapse? What do you mean collapse?
Last night, the hospital called saying she was in critical condition. The neighbors found her. She'd been alone for hours.
Hospital? What hospital?
Central Memorial, where you're definitely not right now. Want to know how I know? Because I've been here all night, while you were sleeping.
Are you serious? Where are you right now?
I've been at the hospital since last night. I thought it was strange since she was supposed to be with you, but then your aunt called me and I rushed over. I kept trying to call you that whole time. I sat with her for hours, while you were nowhere to be found.
This has to be some kind of mistake.
No mistake. I saw her myself. I held her hand, Michael. She was asking for you. Do you know what her last words were?
Don't.
She was worried about you. Even then. Where were you?
Wait, just wait. She really passed away? You're not joking?
That's what I'm telling you. She was in a really bad condition when I got to the hospital. They were trying to save her when I arrived. She was still asking for you when it happened, while you were supposedly on vacation with her.
No. No, this can't be happening.
Where are you really, Michael? With your mistress? In that resort you booked with Mom's money?
What are you talking about?
Your aunt showed me the bank statements. She showed me everything.
She had no right.
No right? No right? Your mother was working 2 jobs to support you, while you were spending her money on hotels.
This can't be real. I'm coming back right now.
Back from where, exactly? The resort you told me about? Or the one you actually went to? About that, don't bother coming back.
What? What are you talking about? She's my mother!
Exactly. What were you doing when your mother was dying? Lying to me. Having an affair, weren't you?
Stop making ridiculous accusations. I didn't do anything like that.
Then who are you on vacation with? Because your mom is here. She's been here all along, working herself sick. Can't answer that, can you? Because it's true. Want me to tell you what your mom said before she died? How she was worried about your spending? How she couldn't afford her medication?
You don't understand.
I understand perfectly. Your aunt told me everything. Every lie. Every time you asked for money. Every excuse you made.
Even if I was having an affair, what's that got to do with this? It's got nothing to do with Mom.
No, it has.
How is it related?
Those times you said you were visiting your mom alone, you were just using that as an excuse to meet your mistress, weren't you? And you were taking money from her, too. She remortgaged her house for you. Did you know that?
How do you know about...
Your aunt told me. She said you only visit your mom when you're with me. And she said your mom was struggling financially because she kept sending you money. I had no idea. I'm shocked. Did you know what your mom did to get that money? She was working night shifts. At her age. With her heart condition.
That's not... She offered to help.
She was protecting you until the end. Even when she knew what you were doing. She just wanted you to be happy.
She never told me she was sick.
Because she didn't want to burden you. She didn't want to worry you. While you were spending her money on hotels.
That doesn't give you the right to keep me away. She's my mother. I'm her only child. You can't stop me from seeing her.
Only child? Now you remember that? Where was this concern before? When she needed you?
I always cared about her.
Really? Let's talk about last month. When she asked you to help with her doctor's appointment.
I was busy with work.
You were with your mistress. Your aunt saw you.
She's making things up.
Do you even care that she's gone? Or are you just worried about what happens next? About people finding out?
Of course I care.
Really? Because you sound more worried about being caught than about losing your mother.
That's not true.
Then why aren't you asking about her? About how she died? About her last moments?
I can't.
Can't what? Can't face what you did? You're right. I don't have that right. I can't stop you from attending the funeral.
Then what's the problem? Stop butting in.
But this isn't just my opinion. It's how all your mom's relatives feel.
What do you mean, all?
Your entire family is here. They've been here all night, while you were sleeping. They don't want someone like you there.
They can't do that.
Watch them. Your cousin is handling security. Your uncle is handling the arrangements. They're saying they don't want you at the funeral. Someone who made their mother suffer and betrayed his wife doesn't deserve to say goodbye.
They have no right to judge me.
They were there for her. They saw what you did to her. How you used her.
Fine. This is ridiculous. I'm definitely coming.
Oh, okay. Do what you want. But I doubt they'll let you in.
What do you mean they won't let me in?
Exactly what I said. Your aunt is organizing everything. She specifically said you're not welcome.
She can't do that.
She already did. The whole family agreed. Everyone who actually cared for your mother. Everyone who was there when she needed help.
I'm her son!
Then act like it. For once. You'll see when you get here. Anyway, I need to help with the funeral preparations. Don't contact me anymore. I'm busy.
Sarah, wait! At least tell me when the viewing is! I have a right to know! You can't just shut me out like this.
Like you shut your mother out?
That's different!
How?
She was my mother!
Exactly. And now she's gone, while you were with your mistress. Please what?
Please.
Please help you lie again? Please cover for you again?
I need to say goodbye to her.
You should have done that before, when she was alive, when she needed you. Now it's too late. By the way, your aunt found your hotel receipts, the ones you charged to your mom's credit card, while she couldn't afford her heart medication.
Sarah, please talk to them. They won't let me in at all.
I told you yesterday they wouldn't. Do you finally understand?
I've been standing out here for an hour.
And?
Your car is here. I know you're inside.
Yes, I am, where I was invited to be.
This isn't right. I brought flowers.
Flowers won't fix this. You can leave them outside.
Why are you allowed in but not me? I'm her actual son.
That's just how strongly everyone feels about not wanting you there. Your relatives all said they'd turn you away if you showed up, and looks like they meant it.
They're letting complete strangers in.
Those aren't strangers. They're people who were there for your mom. Her friends from work, the neighbors who found her, people who actually cared.
You can't all just decide this.
We didn't decide. You did. With every lie you told, every time you took money from her, every missed holiday, every broken promise.
I deserve to be there.
Do you? Where were you when she needed you? When we were calling, trying to find you? When she was working double shifts?
What are you talking about?
She knew, Michael, about the affair. She was trying to find you that night. Because she needed help with her medication.
She never said anything.
Of course she didn't. She was protecting you. Like always.
This is insane! So annoying! Who do they think they're having a funeral for?
Your mother. The one you abandoned for your mistress. The one who kept your secrets. Even from me.
I didn't abandon her!
No? Then where were you when she was sick? When she was struggling to pay her bills because of you? When she was dying? In a hotel somewhere? With the money she gave you for business expenses?
Stop it!
The truth hurts, doesn't it?
You don't know everything!
I know enough. I know about the credit cards, the loans, the second mortgage. Your aunt showed me all the paperwork.
She had no right!
She had every right. She was trying to help your mother, while you were bleeding her dry. Complaining won't change anything. Just stay quiet, okay?
No way! I'm going in! I'll sort this out!
Don't make a scene. Your mother deserves better than that. Haven't you embarrassed her enough?
Too late for that!
Your uncle already called security. They're on standby. Is that what you want? To be arrested at your mother's funeral?
These people are impossible! They have the nerve to call me an ungrateful son and ask what right I had to show my face! This is ridiculous!
Just give up already. You're wasting time and the service is about to start. Your mother's friends are all here. Her church group. her coworkers from both jobs. The ones she needed because of you.
That's exactly why! You're inside, right? Tell them to let me in!
Absolutely not. Why should I help you? Just so we're clear, I feel the same way they do. After everything I've learned, everything your aunt showed me, everything, Michael. The hotel receipts, the text messages, the bank statements, the pawn shop tickets.
Pawn shop?
For her wedding ring. To pay your business loan. Besides, you're the one who never cared about your mom before. Why act concerned now?
That's... I never thought something like this would happen!
You made this happen, and you still act like you did nothing wrong. How shameless can you be?
You don't understand what it's like to be kept from your own mother's funeral!
And you don't understand what it's like to watch your mother-in-law die while her son is off with his mistress. To hold her hand while she asked for you. To lie and say you were on your way, when I knew exactly where you were.
What do you mean?
Your aunt tracked your credit card charges while your mother was dying. You were ordering room service.
Don't get mad just because I had an affair. They say all successful men have affairs, right? Just let this go and get them to let me in.
Are you serious right now? Successful men? You were borrowing money from your dying mother, using her credit cards, making her work extra shifts, while you played businessman?
I am successful.
Really? Then why did your mother's electricity get cut off last month?
What?
Well, you were staying at luxury hotels. She couldn't pay her bills. Your aunt had to help her.
That's not fair!
No, what's not fair is what you did to her. We get to decide that, not you. Stop saying nonsense to justify yourself. And don't try to force your way in.
Or what?
I'll call the police if you do.
You wouldn't.
Try me. They're already here anyway. Do you want to explain to them about the credit card fraud?
What fraud?
Using your mother's cards without permission? Your aunt kept all the evidence.
Don't be so dramatic. I just want to say goodbye to Mom.
Even if that's true, it means nothing if nobody wants you there. Your cousins are blocking the door. Your uncle is with the funeral director. Everyone agrees.
They can't keep me from my own mother's funeral.
They are already. And you don't want the police involved, right? That would be bad for me too. Just wait quietly.
If you'd be troubled by police too, does that mean you'll forgive the affair?
What? How did you get to that conclusion? Are you seriously trying to manipulate me right now?
Well, you said you'd be troubled if your husband got arrested. Doesn't that mean you don't want to lose me?
No, that's not it at all. I just don't want divorce proceedings to get complicated. I'm not forgiving you or your mistress. I'm taking every penny I can get. Every last cent you stole from your mother. The loans, the credit card debt, everything.
Come on, give me a break. I'll pay back the money for this trip. Can't you forgive me?
Pay it back how? You didn't even have enough money for the trip. That's why you lied to me. That's why you took from your mother. Why she had to pawn her jewelry.
Well, Mom passed away, right? So there's inheritance money. Thinking about it that way, divorcing now would be a waste. You get what I'm saying, right?
Did you just Are you actually talking about inheritance right now? While we're at your mother's funeral? While they're saying prayers for her inside?
I'm just being practical!
Practical? Like you were practical using her credit cards? Practical making her work 2 jobs? Practical lying about the business loans?
She offered to help!
Because you lied to her! Just like you lied to me. Wow. Your sudden silence and then saying something like that. I'm glad we didn't let you in.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you only care about the money. Even now. At her funeral. You're still thinking about what you can get. The fact that you don't understand is exactly why we're getting divorced. Just be quiet now. Stop saying things that would make your mom ashamed.
Are you sure about this? You want the inheritance too, right? You'll definitely regret divorcing me.
Being your wife would be the biggest regret, so I'm getting a divorce. That's my choice for avoiding regret.
You can't be serious.
I've never been more serious. The papers are ready. Your aunt helped me prepare them. She's gathering evidence for the court.
What evidence?
Everything. The credit card statements, the loan documents, the hotel receipts. Your mother kept everything.
The funeral isn't even over yet and you're already talking divorce?
The divorce papers are already prepared.
What? When did you...
Right after I found out about your lies, your aunt helped me. She's a lawyer, remember? The one you asked to help with your business contracts?
Sarah, please, let's talk about this.
No, we're done talking. Just like you're done taking advantage of people who love you. Your mother's service is starting. Go home, Michael.
You'll regret this.
The only thing I regret is not seeing through you sooner. Not protecting your mother from you sooner. Not asking questions when she seemed worried about money. Not realizing why she was working so much.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means goodbye, Michael. Don't contact me again. My lawyer will be in touch. After ignoring Michael's messages, the funeral concluded peacefully. Michael confronted me about the divorce afterward, but with help from the relatives, we managed to quiet him down. We all went directly to City Hall, where I submitted the divorce papers right then and there. As for the inheritance Michael kept talking about, there wasn't much to inherit, given how much money he'd borrowed from Linda. On top of that, he now has to pay me alimony, and his mistress left him. He's struggling financially on his own now. Meanwhile, I'm enjoying my independent life. I still regularly visit Linda's grave to clean it and update her on my life. Even though Michael and I are divorced, Linda will always be like my mother, and I'll never forget that.